Hi, my name is Jim Balla. I'm the SnowDogg Tech at Buyers Products. Today's video is going to be our pre-inspection, pre-season. Hey, let's get that plow out and get ready for winter. We'll be going over, greasing, all the pivot points, get some dielectric grease on some connections, and also making the connection to the truck too. Checking the lights, and we'll go from there. Some of the tools that you're going to need are going to be very simple today. Of course, I have them hidden behind the plow, but they're really simple. First thing you know, you're going to need a grease gun. Of course, we got to grease the pivot points. You want a special tip on the grease gun, which will go to the center section of the V-plow. And we'll get to that in a few seconds. Then, of course, you need some dielectric grease for the electrical connections. And really, after that, you need a few rags to wipe your hands after you work with the grease. So let's go ahead and mount the plow to the truck. So before you attach the plow, what we want to do is actually grease the mounting pins. It's a little difficult once it's on the truck to grease them, but what we're going to do is I'm just going to shoot some grease in here to the pins. And actually, there's a few pivot points here. We're going to throw some grease in. There we go. Then I'm just going to activate it a little bit, make sure it's moving freely. And I'm going to throw a little grease on this pin here. That's where the A-frame and the lift frame connect. Just because it's a pivot point, and we have a little block that goes up and down. So you want to make everything smooth so it's flowing perfectly. So next thing, what I'm going to do is get the truck ready to mount the plow. All right, so what I did was I got the controller in mount position, which is the red flashing light. On all G2s, the red flashing light has to be flashing, which means mount mode, so you can mount the plow to the truck. First thing I'm going to do is take the covers off and get a little dielectric grease in there. Then there's one connector, then take the covers off the other one and try to get in every hole you can. Make sure it's a good amount, but not too much. So then I'm going to mount it to the harnesses on the truck. Of course, I'm looking for corrosion in the pins. If there's any corrosion, you want to take a wire brush and clean them out. All right, so once I have those connected, the next step will be I'm going to preload the foot pedal. So when we move the lift frame forward towards the grill, the pins are going to engage. So my next step now is to take the chain, which has tension on it, and take the mount mode switch, and I'm going to go down with it. So this gives me slack in the chain so I can move the lift frame towards the grill. And then by moving that, the pin should retract and go into the holes of the mounting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look on both sides so I can see the pins coming out of the mounting. I'm going to check the other side. I can see both pins are past where they have to be. I'm going to take our little safety pin and put it in. Then our next step is to raise the foot pedal. So I'm going to pull this lever here. I'm going to raise it up as far as it'll go. I'm going to make sure that the pin engages into the foot pedal and it doesn't fall down. And now my plow is mounted to the truck. So let's go ahead and double check a few things before the plow is ready for wintertime. Also, another connector that we have to do will be our headlight connector. So we got to pull it down. Again, get some dielectric grease in here. Nice smooth connection, nice smooth bead of dielectric. Make sure it's connected. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we're done with the dielectric grease. Now we're going to go to the front centerpiece and we're going to grease those tubes. And that's what we're going to do. All right, grease time. We're going to do the front hinge here. Again, special tip, it's tapered in. We're going to go through each tube Get that grease in. Again, you want to see it coming out the hinge. All right, finish greasing that. What we're going to do, we're going to take the cover off of the power unit and we want to inspect the wires. Some strange things happen over the summer. You get mice, rodents, you never know. So we're looking for some people's homes underneath the covers right now. Let's go ahead and look at that. So what we'll do to get back into the power unit is we're just going to take off this thumb screw and then just get it out of the seam here, which I can do. Then what I'm doing, I'm just inspecting the wires just to see if anything's been chewed up, any corrosion, make sure all the wires are connected, nothing's rubbing anywhere, everything looks great. So what we'll do is put the cover back on, and then we're going to start checking the operation of the plow and the lighting. So I got the truck powered up. Now I'm going to take the controller, power it up, and then we're just going to go through the operations, each operation of the plow. And of course, this is a V plow, so there's a few more operations. So, you know, first one is up. Oh, that worked, that's good. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to wings out, wings back in. Then we'll go wings out again. Then I'm going to go left and right. Then I'm going to start with my individual wings. See if all those controls work. Then it goes right out, right back in. And then the last one, let's do straight blade. And right and left, go back to straight, and then let's go down. All right, so that's great. Everything worked, you know, getting ready for winter. So now let's just check our lights and make sure everything's working correctly on the plow. All right, now we're gonna do our truck and plow lights checkup. So right now I'm gonna put the low beams on. And got the thumbs up. High beams, good. And then turn signal, do driver side. Thanks. And then passenger side turn signal. And I got the thumbs up there, and we're all good. Next, we'd like to talk about, you know, make sure your plow lights are aligned properly. And then looks like we're good to go. All right, the final step will be aligning your plow lights. In the back of the owner's manual, there's a guide that talks about, you know, how to line them up on a wall, 25 foot back. Look at the owner's manual, it'll help you out for LED and halogen lights. We should be coming out with a video soon on the LED lights, aligning them. You know, thanks for watching this pre-inspection, pre-plow, pre-winter video. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe and like our YouTube channel. Visit our website at buyersproducts.com. Have any questions, give us a call. Remember, winter's coming. Let's be safe out there and enjoy the snow.